Game giving up 79. Eastern scores 75, gives up 88. Birds hit 47% from the field, the Lancers 41. Behind the arc, Casper shoots 39, and boy, they put it up a lot from behind the three-point line. The Lancers hit 32. Casper with a little edge in rebounding. They get 40 rebounds per ball game. Eastern gets 36. Assists, 16 a ball game for the Birds and just 12 for the Lancers. Overall, this series, boy, I got to find my notes here. This series goes back a long, long way. Back into the 1972 season, I believe, and if I'm not mistaken, Casper, Tom Anderson, the head coach for the Lancers. Casper leading this series. Excuse me while I scramble to find notes. And I will find them. Maybe, he says. Okay. About 2 minutes away from the opening tap and the start of this afternoon's nightcap. The women again victorious earlier today, 85-66, to run their record to 19-5 on the season, and their mark now 5-1 in the north sub-region. Birds look like they will be wearing their black unis. Girls did that. And the Lancers will be in what usually I think are the home uniforms. They'll be wearing white with the gold numerals and the trim black around the gold. So we'll see what happens as the officials take a walk over and shake hands with Tom Anderson, who's been around the Eastern program for a long, long time. Coaching the men's team, has been involved with the women's team over the years, and this is a rivalry that started back, I want to say, in the 70s, but I'm not sure about that. It may started back in the 1940s. When I find my notes, I'll let you know. Let's see if we can run down who the starters are going to be here. For the Lancers, they will go this way. Michael Glover, 6'2", sophomore, 19 a game, and he is from, well, I have to look and see on that one. Brookshire, Texas. Okay, so averaging 19 a ball game. Also starting a 6-foot freshman from Denver, Enos Fitwe, will get a start. He averages 5 points a ball game. Also starting Messiah Binford, 6'4" freshman from Phoenix, averaging 7 points tonight. And then a 6'6" freshman from Madrid, Spain, Rodrigo Sanchez, 2 points a ball game. And he'll be joined by Micaiah Tarver, 6'5" freshman, 13 a game. He is from Salt Lake City. We're going to take you to the court for our national anthem. our national anthem. And we're set for the starting lineups. We think we just ran through the starting lineup for the Lancers. The T-Birds will go with Malik Rebatez, Darius Robinson, Abdul Bashir, also Josh EJ and Nate Sasser III, who you may recall on Thursday night left the game and then came back, left it in the first half with a shoulder that popped out. Evidently, he's been living with that most of the season. Came back and acquitted himself very well in the second half. So you have to excuse me, I'm still scrambling to get things organized here. Took a little bit longer break at the half than I needed, or than I wanted to, but I did. So we've had the starting lineup for the Lancers. Now the starting lineup for the T-Birds. Malik Rebatez, he'll wear number 2, 6'3", sophomore, Lausanne, Switzerland. Darius Robinson wearing number 3, 6'3", and he is a sophomore from Chicago. Abdul Bashir, number 4, when you watch tonight, 6'7" freshman from Omaha, Nebraska, joined by Josh EJ, wearing number 11. The sophomore from Milton Keynes, United Kingdom, is 6 feet 10 inches tall. And then Nate Sasser III, the 6'3" freshman from West Palm Beach in Florida. The Birds are paced by Bashir at 18 points a ball game. Robinson comes in tonight averaging 18 also. Jimma James averages 11. He will not start. And then 9 points a ball game for Nate Sasser III, one of the starters. And if we look here, we'll find that Rebatez will start the night averaging 9 points a ball game also. Josh EJ averages 8 points, 8 rebounds a ball game. And he leads the T-Birds with 65 block shots so far this year. We're ready to go from the house that Swede built. And the ball is in the air, and EJ will win it and control it backwards to Malik Rebatez. Rebatez will go on the outside to Darius Robinson for Sasser, run the weave out top. Rebatez looking to Sasser, went to the basket, didn't get him the ball. Now Robinson to left side elbow, dives in, goes to the corner. Bashir head fake 3 from the free throw line, got the 15-footer. Bashir gives Casper a 2-0 lead. Glover with the ball in the backcourt. Birds will apply pressure. They'll clear it across, bounce it on the right side. Boring in, having his shot blocked by EJ, gets it back, throws it off the glass too hard. The miss that time by Binford. The ball comes back, the Birds, with Sasser along the side. Right on the block, left side. Ball was deflected out of bounds. Darius Robinson to play it in for Casper. For Rebatez, looking, gets it to Bashir. Exchanges with Rebatez for Sasser to the right side, pushes off at the elbow, finds Bashir open, the 3-ball no, and the rebound will be taken out by Micaiah Tarver. Tarver swings it back out top for Glover. He'll hold and give it off to Sanchez. Sanchez for Fitwa. Fitwa with the old-fashioned afro, I should remember him. Back in the corner, head fake on the 3. 7 to shoot. And a little running soft one-hander in the lane and the miss that time. Tarver couldn't get it to go. Bashir with a high dribble terminates, goes out top for Rebatez. Swings it to Sasser. Sasser spinning in the lane. Left hand didn't go. And the ball tapped around. Sasser a little slow getting up. That elbow has that funky bandage they all wear now. Not the elbow, his shoulder. Head fake on the 3. Glover working against EJ. Wants to take it in and scores it. hesitated just enough to tie it at 2. We've played 2 minutes. Robinson between the circles. EJ comes out to get the ball. Spins, gives it right back. Darius in the paint for Bashir. Shot clock down to 10. Rebetez in deep, bounces outside. Bashir, pull up, running one-hander with the left hand. No, followed it up with the right hand. Acrobatic move, and Bashir has all 4 points. The Birds are up by 2. Played 3 minutes of the contest. Casper hawking Glover with the basketball. In deep, slides to a step and scores it. Tarver averages 13 points a ball game. He ties it at 4. Bashir floats down right side in the corner. Rebetez out top. Head fake 3. Robinson dribble drive and works it between the legs. They'll clear it. Outside, Bashir left it on the side of the rim. No good. Rebound taken out by Binford. Leaves it on the right side for Tarver. Tarver back over to Glover. Wants to drive. Hop step in the lane. Score it. Micah Glover with 4 now, and the first time this afternoon that Eastern has had a lead in the ballgame at 6-4. Robinson wants Sasser to clear out. Gives it to Rebetez at the top. To the elbow. Bores in. Hooks it up from about 10. No. Ball tapped right back to him. Birds will get a new shot clock of 20 seconds. Robinson looking to Tom Parks for the signal, and here's a steal in the backcourt, and the easy layup that time. Rodrigo Sanchez averages 2 points a ball game, 6'6" freshman from Madrid, and he gives his team the lead at 8-4. Rebetez will get it back to Robinson. Darius pull up inside the arc, no, and the rebound cleared away and taken away by Binford. Right side outside, holding over his head, Sanchez. They'll swing it on the left side, and a foul's going to be whistled. Fitwe drew the foul. First foul of the ball game on either team. Jimma James, first man off the bench for the Birds. Sasser will leave. Didn't see who the foul was on. Here's a dribble drive and a block by Jimma James, but nobody came and got it. And guess what? Messiah Binford said, oh, that's a loose ball laying there with nobody around it. I'll put it up and in. 6-point lead now. Here's Robinson with a miss on the 15-footer from the elbow. Fitwa in the lane. They'll throw up a wild hook shot. Didn't get to the rim, and this will be a reaching foul out front. It's going to go on Messiah Binford, freshman from Phoenix. 10-4, Birds are down 6. 14:55 to go in the opening half. EJ on the high post, looking, gets it right back to Bashir for EJ. Left side of the lane, trying to turn in, draws the double team, hooks it back out front. Bashir cross-courting it for Robinson, knocked away from him, gathers it back, drives, throws it off the glass. That may have been a pass because EJ was right there to knock it home. Back the other way. Glover, tight roping sideline, reverses it, no. Birds EJ will get the rebound. They'll run it ahead in a hurry. Jimma James finally has to peel back at the top of the arc. James, left hand dribble, throws it up with the right hand, got it. 2 points for Jimma, who averages 11. Birds are within 2 now. And then a steal. Bashir threw it behind. James has to gather it, gets it back to Abdul. Three-pointer, no. Rebetez rebound, turns, and he'll draw the foul. Should be at the line for a couple here. This will be on Fitwe. Enos Fitwe. will pick up the foul. We're going to get a timeout on the court. 13:45 showing on the clock, first half. Lancers 10, T-Birds 8.
Hey, Coach, so I've been with you for a couple weeks. What's your philosophy on player development?
Yeah, great question. I mean, it really boils down to two things, imagination and creativity.
Good, fine, go, yes, go. Quick, one more time. Keep going. Oh, another one, Georgie. Give me that. Don't step on my two. Quick, finish, let's go. Come on, Greg. Go. Jump on your shot. Get your shot up. Let's go. One more, let's go. Get it up. Finish it. Nice job.
Noxie back at T-Bird Gym. Second game of our doubleheader, Casper College and Eastern Wyoming homecoming at the house that Swede built. And it's a good crowd at the house that Swede is responsible for. At the line, Malik Rebetez for the T-Birds. Chance to tie the ball game, and the first free throw falls off, no good. Rebetez on the season will make the second to make it a 10-9 ball game. As I hunt for statistics. Started the day at 67% from the line. Birds sink back on defense at the top. First substitution of the night for Tom Anderson is Nick Nagomo. They'll dribble away out top, and they'll give and go in the layup. A nice look, and Kari Rashid, 6'8" freshman from Phoenix, will score. A lot of substitutions now for the Lancers. Nagomo in. Oh, Rashid in. Julius Crosby in. I think he went and put 5 new ones in. He did. Julius Thibault. Birds with a miss. Lancers will come ahead with the basketball outside to Nagomo. And they'll run a little weave out top. Casper sticking with the man-to-man right now. Now back to, looks like a zone instead. The turnaround jump shot, no. The miss by Nagomo. Robinson rebound, and they'll get it ahead. Jimma James shut off. Left side of the lane, kicks out top. High arc, Robinson, money. First 3 points for Darius, and we're tied at 12. On the attack, Lancers head fake right side, kick it back out for a 3. That's no good. EJ with the rebound, had inside position. Birds trying to go ahead here. Robinson dribble drive in the lane, left it hanging on the rim. Lancers will come back the other way. Crosby with the basketball. Will bounce out front, take it right back. Lost it and then gathered between the circles, bring it out left side. High arc for a 3 from the left, no. Long rebound though, taken by Crosby. They'll reload the 20-second clock. Gives it to A. Rashid A, little shot in the lane, fed Jules Thibault for a little jump hook. And it's 14-12. Lancers on top. Robinson, right side in front of the Lancer bench for James. Jimma, dribble drive, hesitates, nice move. Laid it off the glass. He's got 4, we're tied at 14. Bouncing into the front court. Trying to dribble drive, throwing it up too hard. The tip no good. Robinson the rebound, the miss by Thibault. Bashir to James, wants a 3, has a 3. And likes what he did. 7 points for Jimma, and the Birds get their biggest lead of the contest at 3. Approaching 10 to go in the opening half. Thibault exchanging with Crosby. And this is going to be a travel here. Whistled on Ryan A. Kuan Kuhn coming back for the Birds. And the Birds will have a chance to build on a 3-point margin. James gets a pick from Maric, who checked in, and Jimma is fouled trying to go down the right side, trying to get the shot off. Foul will be on Nick Ngomo. And wholesale substitutions. Tom Anderson will bring in 5 new. These would be the 5 starters. Birds will get the ball in deep, and Jaden Peters turns, shoots, misses the soft one-hander. Baseline left, back the other way we're coming. Into the front court. Tarver loses his dribble. They'll get it to Fitwa. Fitwa spinning. Back outside for Tarver at the right side. Tried to go in, he walked with the basketball. Ooh, they're going to get a hand check on the Birds here. That is going to go. Kuhn Kwan gets the foul. 10:09 left in the half. 2 team fouls on the Birds, 3 on the Lancers. Here's a miss on the shot by Glover and another whistle. Let's see which way this goes. This is going to be a block, and it's going to go on Jaden Peters. It will send Micah Glover to the free throw line. Glover, first one good. 81% on the season from the stripe. He's got 5 now to lead the way for Eastern, trying to claw his team back within a point here. Well, we're trying to get Binford's shirt tucked in per the rules for the last several years now. Second one by Glover. High off the rim, no. Kuhn Kwan will grab the rebound. Birds get it to Maric. Andrea out top for Bashir. Bashir wide open for a 3. That's no good. Tipped up and put back up and in. Kwan climbing the boards for an easy deuce and a 4-point lead now. 19-15 Casper. Burning the baseline. Glover in deep. Lay it up and in. My bad. Binford in deep. Up and in. 9:30 to go, opening half. Kuan for Peters to Sasser. Right back to Peters to the left side elbow. Shut down there, looking for someone to get the ball to. Has it slapped out of his hands. Gathers back, gets it to Sasser. Dribble drive, shovel it up with the right hand. That's good. Sasser's first points of the ball game. 9 minutes to go in the opening half. Head fake on the 3. Driving the base and sliding to a step. That'll be a travel. Wonder if they're going to get it. Micaiah Tarver with the walk. Darius Robinson back in, and first blow of the night for Abdul Bashir. 21-17. Casper by 4. We're under 9 to go in the opening half. Peters exchanges with Robinson. Outside. Kuan for Robinson at the top. Tried to draw the foul, missed the shot, and the foul didn't get called. Back the other way. Spin dribble in the lane. Lay it up too hard. Fighting hard for the rebound after his miss, though, is Tarver, and the Birds come away. Robinson all the way down, left side with the right hand, no. Maric got it, it came right to him. He bores in and tries to throw it up, but the tip is good. Kuan excuse me, got the sneezes. Kun Kuan with his 4th point. The lead is 6. Into the front court, Fitwi. And they'll take a shot from the right side, the miss by Glover. Back the other way, and Sasser has it knocked loose. No, they'll say he just lost it. Birds will turn it over. 23-17, 6-point margin. Birds have been down by 6. They now lead it by 6. Lancers trying to get the ball in, and they will get it into Binford. Fitwi right at the free throw line. Little fall away, misses. Kuan with the rebound for Robinson. Feeding Marich, trying to back in, had the mismatch. Instead, they'll get it out for a 3 that'll crawl over the top. Kuan, who can shoot the 3, misses that one. Lancer basketball, 7.5 on the scoreboard clock. Slap it once, Tarver will get it in, and they'll clear it ahead for Glover. Glover, they tried to get the slam along the baseline. Binford was bothered, couldn't get it to go. Peters' pull-up jumper is good. Jaden's first basket, and the biggest lead for either team, now 8 for the T-Birds. Pressure in the backcourt. Glover gonna clear it across. In deep, spinning to a stop. Tarver couldn't get the shot. They'll try a 3. That is no good. The miss coming from Sanchez. Kuan kicks it right back at the top for Peters to Robinson. Darius burning it all the way, running one-hander good. Boy, he likes the 3, but he likes to use that glass going down the right side. Timeout going to be taken here by the Lancers. 6:42 to play in the half. Casper 27, Eastern 17.
I chose Casper College because it's my hometown, and it always been like a goal of mine to come here first and then maybe go on, but I actually liked it here a lot better, so I decided to stay here. I like the community here, like how they do these things like the barbecues and everything. I think that's really cool how they try to get the students and everyone together. It's affordable for a lot of students, even out-of-state students, and also it's like
Eastern basketball in the backcourt. Birds with some pressure, and Peters going to be called for the reach here. That'll be his 2nd foul of the afternoon. Team foul number 4, the Lancers with 3. Fairly clean basketball game with 6.5 minutes to go in the half. And Eastern, I believe, wanted a timeout. They'll get it. Birds right now being paced by Jimma James with 7, Kun Kuan with 4, 5 for Darius Robinson, 4 for Abdul Bashir. The Lancers being led by Micah Glover with 5 points, and then Messiah Binford has 4. Casper trailed early by as many as 6 at 10-4. They now lead it by 10, 27-17. Ladies were victorious earlier over Eastern Wyoming. No problem for Dwight Ganeri's squad as they kind of just raced to an 85-66 win. T-Birds would like to do the same on the men's side. These teams will be off until next Saturday when they head to Rock Springs for a crucial game with Western Wyoming. So, Lancers with the ball. They'll look at 94 feet. They'll start from the back court. Wait for time to come back in from our scorer, and we're ready to go. Birds will go to full court pressure. They usually do pressure the inbounds. Fitwe with the basketball, and they'll swing it on the left side. Glover will take it across. Right back out front for Tarver. Tarver bouncing. Trying to back away. Glover with the dribble for Fitwe for a three that's good. Janos Fitwe with his three, and the Birds come right back for the easy layup. Jimma James now with 9 points. Birds by 9 at 29-20. Robinson almost swiped it from behind. Glover then loses it. Ball comes back to Darius running the court. Spins, turns in the lane. Little jump hook, no. Marich, rebound, follow, no. Tip, no. And the rebound taken away and cleared out by Glover. Bouncing it ahead. Spinning, and they'll get it to Fitwe. High dribble, cross courts it way up top to Tarver. Tarver against Kuan. Dribble drive, throws it up too hard, but drew the foul. Kun Kwan getting the foul. It's his second of the ball game. 15 foul for the Birds. Just 3 thus far for Eastern. The Lancers will send Micaiah Tarver to the free throw line, and the first one rolls off. Kuan comes out, so does Marich for the Birds. EJ and Rebetez returning for Tom Park's squad. So, Micaiah Tarver averages 13 a contest. 6'3", the freshman from Salt Lake City. And his free throw is off the heel, no good. Ball tapped ahead for the Birds, Jimma James. James splits and lays it in. Just went right between 2 defenders. And Tom Anderson wants a timeout. That was just the old Matador defense. Wave the flag, say hi. How are you? Take a basket too. We'll take a time here. 31-20, the Birds with 5:19 to play in the half.
Hey, Casper, coach, we can't miss.
Hold on, man. I can do better.
All right, show me.
Noxie and Company at Erickson T-Bird Gym on a snowy Saturday afternoon. Homecoming 2024. Men trying to make it a sweep over Eastern Wyoming. The women were victorious earlier. And now it's the men's turn, hopefully. 31-20. Still 5:15 to go in the half. Casper with the lead. Head fake on the deuce from the free throw line. They'll kick it back outside and then go right back inside with the ball. T-Bowl couldn't get the shot. Gave it up, sets a pick. They'll bounce it on the right side, get it into the big guy, and his soft one-hander's no good. But right there for the follow is Kari Rashid. 31-22 Birds. Robinson looking to Tom Parks. Still has it on the floor and exchanges way out front with Jimma James. James, one-on-one, bores in, reverses it, couldn't get it to go. Tried the reverse, right hand from the left side. Here come the Lancers on the run, and EJ blocks it. but it comes loose to Rashid, who gets his 6th point of the afternoon. 31-24 Casper. Rebatez for Bashir. To the right side, his pass deflected, taken away. 2-on-2 back the other way, and the layup is good that time. Julius Crosby cuts the Casper lead to 5. Robinson to Bashir for Rebatez, left side, outside. Jimma James. They'll get it in the corner. Here's the 3 ball. That is good. Oh, Darius Robinson, that beautiful high arc and the finish for his 8th point. 34-26. Crosby with the basketball at the top to Ngomo. Picked up by Robinson. Darius all over him. They'll swing across court to A. He'll try a 3. That's a set shot that's good. Wow. Ryan A. from France, 6'5" freshman, makes it 34-29, back to a 5-point spread. Here's the head fake on the 3. Robinson wanted Rebatez to get it back. Instead, he got it to Bashir, and that's money from the 3-point line. Abdul with his 4th or 7th point. Dribble drive, the layup no good, the tap no good, another tap no, and Bashir steals it away. Birds come back, running for the slam. Well, you give Jimma James a runway and he will take off. Timeout, 30 seconds going to be taken here by Tom Anderson in Eastern. Birds go back up by 10 on the slam with 2:45 to play here in the opening half. I think I was searching when I was disorganized at the start for the record in this series. It does go back to 1949-50. That's a long time ago. I know. 78-31, Casper leading the series. 109 games between the two teams. The Birds have won 78. They'd like to make it 79 this evening, or this afternoon, I guess. We're close to evening hour. Eastern basketball, Ngomo will play it in and get it into A. Right back to Ngomo, has it knocked loose, taken away. Rebatez going to feed behind. Bashir couldn't get the 3. He'll cross court at Robinson in the corner left side. Rebatez back out top. Bashir, Robinson alone, high arc 3. That one was no good. And the rebound will be taken away by Tubol. They'll bring it ahead this time with Crosby at the top of the key. Right side outside, and Ngomo for a 3 that's good. Averages 4 a ball game. 6'5" freshman from France. Cuts the Casper lead to 7 with 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Bashir exchanging with Jimma James for Rebatez to Robinson. Looking in the corner or getting it along the 3-point arc to Rebatez. Right back Bashir, he'll try the 3, that's contested. Front of the iron, no, gets his own rebound, reverses it in, and draws the foul. Wow. How did you get there from the miss, Abdul? But you did. And the foul against Tebow. 1:43 to go here in the opening half. Bashir to the free throw line, chance to be in double figures, and he will. 10 points on the evening, and the lead is 10 points. Birds pressuring, and James almost had the steal. Back the other way in the lane, they kick it outside. James almost had another steal along the baseline. James hounding right now, being a pest to say the least to A. Dribble drive with 6 seconds on the shot clock, and it looks like Julius Crosby going to be rewarded with a chip to the free throw line. Darius Robinson gets his first 16 fouls on Casper, just 4 on the Lancers, so nobody in the bonus. However, you don't need to be in the bonus when you get fouled while you're shooting, and Crosby has his 3rd point of the ball game. 42-32. And in and out, no. EJ rebound. Gets it to a guard. That would be Rebetez down the right sideline. Stops at the hash mark, had it on the floor, gives it outside to James. James peels back to half court. Left-hand dribble, kicks it outside to Bashir. He'll exchange with Robinson. Darius back out top to Rebetez, 8 to shoot. Malik kicks it in the corner, and James is all alone. That one was halfway down, and it coughed back out. And then a steal by who else? James. James will be wrapped up from behind. That'll be a foul on Julius Crosby, who kind of grabbed him around the shoulder and neck. That should be an intentional foul. He did not foul him hard. And the two will exchange hugs. That is going to be an intentional foul. Crosby, the 6'2" freshman from Houston. So Jimma to the free throw line. First one is good. He'll get another. He leads all scorers with 14. The Bird lead would be 11 with a make here, and he will, and that's the biggest lead of the contest. For Casper, it comes just under 40 seconds to go in the opening half. T-Birds will get the ball on the intentional foul in the front court. And they'll get it into James, who'll bore in, lay it up. It hung on the rim, didn't go. Rebetez wrestles a rebound away, goes all the way down, puts it up with the right hand from the left side, and he's fouled. Wow. Some unhappy players. The foul is going to go on Ryan A. Malik Rebetez to the free throw line, trying to finish the three-point play. And he will. Rebetez with 4, and the lead now is 14. Final 30 seconds, opening half. In deep, they'll bounce and get the easy layup that time. The finish by Kari Rashid for his 8th point. In deep, the Birds will score again. And once again, it will be Jimma James with his 17th of the half. 3 ball on the way, nothing but net, way out top that time. Tarver with his 5th point. The half will come to an end. It's a high-scoring affair. Casper College 49, Eastern Wyoming 38. T-Bird basketball.
Hey, Coach. So I've been with you for a couple weeks. What's your philosophy on player development?
Yeah, great question. I mean, it really boils down to 2 things: imagination and creativity.
Good, fine, good, yes, go, quick, one more time, it's another Georgie, oh, another Georgie, give me that, don't step on my 2, don't step on my 2, quick, finish, let's go, come on, Trey, let's go, jump on your shot, get your shot up, let's go, one more, let's go, get it up, go, finish it, nice job, nice job.
ってみて。
Jack Noakes back at Erickson T-Bird Gym. Halftime about to conclude. Birds up 49-38 over Eastern Wyoming. Casper shooting 45%, 20 of 44 in the first half. They were 4 of 15, 27% behind the arc. And they were 5 of 6, 83% at the free throw line. Eastern comes in 16 of 36, 44% from the field. They were 4 of 8, 50% behind the arc, and 2 out of 6 at the free throw line, 33%. Rebounds in the first half, the Birds 26-18 winning that battle. Turnovers, Casper 3, 7 for Eastern. Block shots, 1 for Casper, none for Eastern. Steals, 5 for the Birds and 2 for the Lancers. Leading scorer for the Lancers in the first half was Rashid Kari. Gotta look and see if I got this right here. Kari Rashid, thank you, who finished with 8 points. Casper being paced by 17 points from Jimma James, who's 7 of 10 from the field. Abdul Bashir had 10 and Darius Robinson had 8. Birds led by as many as 14, and they now lead it by 11 as we get set for the second half of play. Been a little disjointed. I apologize for that. I'm got a little bit behind between games, had a couple things to do, and so we'll try and make up for it in the second half. Michael Glover to throw it in. Enos Fitwe set to receive the pass. Sanchez out there along with Binford and Glover, the same 5 that began the game for the Lancers, who had an early 6-point lead but have been trailed for most of the opening half. Fitwe will cross-court it to Glover. Right back to Fitwe. High arc 3, in and out, no. Tapped around, volleyballed around, saved by EJ. And the Birds on the attack for the first time. Robinson covered up in the land of 3, backs away. Goes through. Sasser with the right hand from the right side. He's a lefty. Made that look easy. Nate's 4th point of the ball game makes it 51-38. Birds trapping. Pressure comes ahead. They try and throw it in deep, and the layup is good. Binford hung with it and managed to rattle it home. 1 minute in. Out top, head fake. Bashir all the way in the lane. Dishes to EJ. Kind of thought he was going to go to the hole. Turnover, Casper. Back the other way. Glover for a 3. That's good. He's got 8, and the lead is down to 8. Robinson exchanges with Abdul. Bashir will leave it for Rebatez out top. Robinson, high arc 3, in and out, no. Rimmed around and came loose. Ball will be taken on the rebound by Tarver into the front court. Cross court, Fitwe. Works against Rebatez, backs it between the circles. Comes right side. In the corner, long, high arc 3, and that is good. Binford scores. He's got 9. The Bird lead down to 5 right now. Casper could use a hoop, stop the bleeding here. Out top, Binford for Robinson, right side, outside at the top. Binford, pull up from the left side of the lane, missed it. Ball tapped and volleyballed around, trying to volleyball it to himself. EJ couldn't control it. It hit the out of bounds. It hit the end line. So the Lancers, with an early rush to start the second half of play, bring it ahead. Fitwe tries to bore in along the baseline, kicks it outside, and another 3 is good by Binford. And all of a sudden, 3 threes to start the second half of play, and we have a 2-point ball game. Sasser for Rebatez. Bashir right back to Malik. Wants to drive. Gathered a triple team. Kicks in the corner where Darius Robinson dusts the 3-ball for his 11th point of the ball game. We'll get a timeout. 17:22 to play. Casper 54, Eastern 49. Lancers with the basketball on the front court for another 3 out of the corner that's no good. Glover rebound, put it up, left it too hard. Birds will finally get it away. EJ with the steal has it knocked loose, and it comes loose. He couldn't gather it back. Here is Robinson for 3. No. Rebetez rebound on the baseline, bores in from the left side. Didn't get the shot to go, but he did get the foul. Foul will go against Messiah Binford, and it will send Malik Rebetez to the stripe. 2 for 2, I believe. First one's good. 5th point of the ball game. Lead back up to 6. It was 11 at the halfway mark, and it will stay at 6. Rebound cleared out of there. Binford with the rebound. They'll run it straight ahead in the corner. Glover for a 3. Ball tapped up, and EJ will gather a rebound. His pass, though, stolen. In deep, try and reverse it up. That won't go. Ball on the floor, kicked out top, and a steal by Binford, or by Bashir. Quickly ahead with the right-hand layup that's no good, but Sasser will go to the line for a couple here. That'll be the 3rd foul of the afternoon for Binford. Bird leads 6, still 16:28 on the clock here. Time to be played in the second half. Here is Nate Sasser the 3rd, and I'm looking down at my sheet. Did he use glass for that free throw? It's good. His 5th point of the late afternoon. And the second one's no good. Rebound claimed by Binford for Fitwe, who brings it ahead out of backcourt. Gives it over to Glover. Playing catch with Fitwe. Looked at a 3, turned it down. Birds will come out. Rebetez will take him with 12 to shoot. Fitwe reverse it outside. They'll try the 3. That is off the front of the iron. Knocked out of bounds, and it was Tarver who couldn't control the rebound. 56-49. Played 4 minutes of the second half now. EJ looking for someone to go to the basket. Instead gives it out front. Give and go from Robinson. Reverses with the left hand. Nice little hook. Josh EJ, his 4th point. He averages 8 points and 8 rebounds a game. Birds back on top by 9. They led by 11 at the halfway mark. The Lancers have hit 3 threes to start the second half. Now they've cooled off. Here's a fall away. That'll warm you up. Nice shot that time again by Tarver. He's got 7. Sasser to Rebetez. Bashir left alone in the corner. I got to tell you, if you got a scouting report, you know you do not leave that man alone in the land of 3. Back to a 10-point lead. And a foul going to be whistled on Rebetez. That will be Malik's first. Team fouls now are 1 for the T-Birds and 2 on the Lancers, who will have the ball in the front court. And Gomo back into the lineup. Looks like we're going to do the wholesale substitution again. 5 new bodies out there. And the 3 ball is good. And Gomo with his 6th point of the ball game. The 6'5" freshman from France makes it 61-54. James pass deflected, and it hit the stanchion. It came back to the Lancers, but it hit the stanchion holding the basket. That's going to mean the T-Birds will get the ball. It was deflected by the Lancers. Rebetez out top. Robinson alone, in and out, no. Ball tapped out of bounds. They'll say Rebetez hit it out. Birds with the usual inbound full court pressure, and Gomo will bounce it and then get it right back from Crosby. Ahead, 3-on-2, and the shot is blocked and saved from going out of bounds by Rebetez, and then a collision. This will be a block here. I tell you what. Oh, Ryan A. guilty of the foul, and he paid for it too. James just ran him over. 61-54, 7-point lead. Little conference at the scorer's table. Sure, we need to make sure who the foul is on. Birds will play it in, and in the backcourt, Jimma James will get it. Give it to Bashir. He'll try the 3. He'll hit the 3. Whew. 16 now, and the lead back to 10 for the Birds. Birds hawking the ball, and Gomo gets it across. 3-on-2 back the other way. Peel back for a 3 by Ngomo. No, long rebound though, comes out to A. He's got it at the top of the key, feeding at the free throw line. Ngomo alone again, set shot, air ball. Well, Tom Parks has seen too many open threes. I think he's going to call a timeout. 13:48 left in the ball game. Casper by 10, 64-54.
I want them to know that they'll be accepted. There's a lot of opportunities here, and there'll be a lot of one-on-one with the teacher. You'll get a lot more personal experience, and there's a lot of opportunities through Casper College, not just with getting a degree, but also like outside work and extracurricular stuff.
Homecoming 2024. Lots of chili tonight, but the working crew with me has elected nachos and pizza. So, there you go. T-Birds by 10. They led by 11 at the half. The women were victorious rather easily this afternoon, winning the women's game by a final of 83-65, I believe it was. Let me check here. 85-66. We'll get it right sooner or later. Here comes James into the front court. Almost had it knocked loose. Layup, no, but a foul, yes. Jimma James, 17 to lead all scorers in the first half. Hasn't scored here in the second half. At the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's good. His first points of the second half. On the season, 65% when he toes the stripe. Second one is no good. Ball volleyballed around and taken away. Controlled in the backcourt by Crosby against Robinson. Spin it into the lane. Running one-hander, soft touch is good. Crosby with his 5th point of the ball game. James has it hawked loose, but it comes right to Kuan. Gives it to Robinson. Darius backing away. Kuan head fake into the lane. Nice lead and the easy layup for EJ. 67-56. Bashir for the steal. Throws it into the backcourt, and then it's going to go over to the Birds because Crosby couldn't control it. Nice soccer kick into his own bench. No goalie standing there. Bird basketball. Out of backcourt. James all the way spinning. Reverse it under from the left side. That's no good, but a foul. He's splayed out on the court. Tabul will get the foul. James, 1 of 2 here in the second half for 18 points on the night. Left that one short. Micah Glover will come back in for the Lancers. James to the free throw line. This one's a little better, nothing but net. 19 on the night now. And the Birds by 12. They led by 11 at the halfway mark. Ball almost stolen as they get a trap. Birds do. It comes loose and taken. They'll try a 3 from the left side. No good. Ball tapped right back outside to A. He'll drive and throw it up with a little soft hook. That is his 5th point of the ball game. James driving, dishing back outside. Are they going to get him for a charge, or are they going to say somebody from Eastern going to be guilty of the foul? Shot to the head, according to Ben Partlow. It'll be the first on Micah Glover. Team fouls are now 6 in the half on the Lancers. I didn't even realize it. Just 1 on the T-Birds. Bonus from here on out for the Birds, who bring it in, get it into Bashir. Head fake on a 3, sidestep for a 3, and that's good. Bashir now with 19 matches James for the high point effort by the T-Birds. In deep, Tabul tries to throw up the hook. No, but the follow on the rebound is there. Kyrie Rashid with the basket. Bird lead back down to 11. Here's a 3 from the left side. James, no. Kuan rebound, kick it right back out to James. At the top, Peters says, I'll try a 3. That's no good, and the rebound will be cleared out by A. All the way down, tried to hop step in the lane, and he drew the foul. Foul's going to go on Abdul Bashir, his first. Just the 2nd team foul. Play it in along the end line to the right side of the Lancer basket. Going to try the 3. That's the set shot again. Ryan A. has his old-fashioned set shot, and he can nail it. He's got 8 now. The lead is 8. Bashir between the circles. Bouncing for EJ. Looking for someone to cut. Instead finds Bashir. 3 ball, no. Long rebound. Taken ahead. 2 on 2. Back the other way. The shot no good, but the foul whistled. Crosby with the miss drew the foul. It will go on Jaden Peters, who picks up his 3rd of the ball game. Crosby line drive. That's good. He's got 6. Make it 7. 71-65, Casper lead down to 6 now. It was 11 at the halfway mark. Birds have usually answered a run with a 3. This will be a hold out front. Should put Peters at the line to shoot 1 and a bonus. Foul's going to go on Glover. Jaden Peters to the free throw line for the Thunderbirds. And he'll earn the bonus. His 3rd point of the ball game. Peters, one of the better free throw shooters for the Birds at 87%. And I didn't jinx him, he made it. Got a kind bounce. 4 points for Peters, the lead back to 8. Lancers hurry it into the front court. A gives it off. Man, they fed the weak side, and Rashid all alone for the lay-in. Birds with a 3, and it's Peters out of the left side quarter. He's got 7. Birds with a steal, and the layup is good. Kuhn Kuan with his 6th point of the ball game, and right away the Birds build it back to 11. Halfway mark of the second half. Cross-court pass. Numbers back the other way, 3-on-2. Scoop it up, no. Ball knocked out of bounds. They'll say it is off of Kuan. And the 5-man rotation will come back for the Lancers with 10:04 to go in the contest. Bashir will take a rest along with EJ for the T-Birds. Sasser back in. And here's a shot on the baseline that's good. A little fall away by Glover. His 10th. And Sasser a little too hard off the glass on the drive from the left side. Out top, head fake on the 3. Binford dribble drive, too hard. Ball volleyballed around, taken away. Kuan cleaning it, or clearing it to Sasser. Driving layup, no. Robinson bats it loose, but it comes loose to the wrong team. In deep, the layup is good, and a foul here, I believe. Binford's going to get credit for the hoop in his 14th point of the ball game. 9.5 to play. Rebetez gets his second. Lead is down to 9. And a chance for Binford, who's got 14 points on the afternoon, to finish the 3-point play. He didn't. The long rebound knocked loose and gathered in. Rebetez, nice hustle play. Back out of back court. They'll go in the corner to Darius Robinson. Brings it back with a dribble, reverses, wanted to go to the basket. Instead, gets it out top for Sasser. Sasser will drive, lay it off the glass for 2. His 7th point. 9-point lead with 9 minutes to play. In deep. They'll get it back out to Fitwa. He'll bounce and get it to Sanchez. Going to try a 3, long rebound to Glover. Make that to Binford. He'll dribble it over to Fitwa. Had a 3, couldn't get it off. Tries to cross-court it. Instead, it comes at the free throw line, spinning into the lane with a miss that time. Tarver, Birds come back the other way, lay it up and miss it. Sasser's had a couple roll out, wide open layups. Back the other way and stumbling into the front court, Fitwa loses the basketball. 3-on-2. Robinson lets him sail by, high arc 3, got it. 14 now for Darius, and the lead is 12, biggest of the second half for the Thunderbirds. It had been cut to 5 at one time. Tom Anderson says My guys need a rest. 8 minutes exactly on the clock here in the second half. 83-71, Casper by 12.
We have a really competitive group this year. Sometimes a little too competitive. And there's this guy on our team, Ethan. He takes it a little too far, but he never loses.
Ready, go!
Ow! I do this. I ain't never lost. I ain't never lost. I do this.
It don't even matter what that is. I got game right here.
Yellow
game.
game.
In this game.
Tell him he missed too.
In that game. I do this. I ain't never lost.
I cheer louder than y'all. I never lost. I never lost. I ain't never lost. I do this.
Noxie back at the house that Swede built. Erickson T-Bird Gym. T-Bird's trying to get a sweep here. The ladies won 85-66 over Eastern in a key game that sets up a huge game next Saturday on the road at Rock Springs with Western Wyoming. Here the T-Birds now with 8 minutes on the clock in the men's game have a 12-point lead. They led by 11 at the half. Ball will belong to the Lancers in the front court along the hash mark, and they'll get it into Binford. Working against Kuan. Turns, shoots. That's a high arc miss. Rebound EJ. Robinson clears it ahead. In the corner, Peters alone for a three. That's money. He's got 10 now, and it's a 15-point lead. The Birds stretching it to their largest of the ball game. A lot of confusion, a lot of mix-up. Peters tried to save it and threw it behind his back cross court. Didn't get the save. Ball will stay in the front court with the Lancers. Rodrigo Sanchez will play it in, 6'6" freshman from Salt Lake City. Take that back, he's from Madrid. Turnaround in the lane, ball is volleyball right back outside after the miss. Head fake and leaving it short with a little 10-footer is Glover that time. Birds back the other way. Robinson with the left hand. No, the tip is good though. Climbing the glass. Kun Kuan with his 8th point of the ball game. In the corner, Rodriguez for three, in and out. Kuan with the rebound, runs it ahead quickly. Clears the timeline, gets it to the guard. Robinson behind Kuan for a high arc three, no. EJ taps it to himself, couldn't get the follow, but he drew the foul. (88-71), that 17-point margin, the biggest. The foul is going to go on Micaiah Tarver. And we're going to get a timeout. Still 6:34 to go. The Birds right now comfortably ahead, 88-71.
Hey, Casper, coach, we can't miss.
Hold on, mate. I can do better.
All right, show me.
Coach,見て。
Well, the Birds with a 17-point lead, still 6.5 to play in this one. You would think that's a comfortable lead. 88-71. This is a team that averages 90 points a ball game, well on their way again, because EJ's at the free throw line. Could have gotten there with 2. Missed the first one. This is a consistent guy, 8 points, 8 rebounds a game. Second one, no good. Binford will claim the rebound and get it in the backcourt to Crosby. Crosby will exchange with A, looking, and gets it to Binford. Binford, left side angle, covered up, land to 3. Cross courts it. They'll burn the baseline, kick it outside. Binford with a 3, that's good. He has 17 to lead the way. And dribble drive by Revetez, tried to kick it in the corner. Instead it was batted loose and taken away by Crosby. In the corner, Glover wanted a 3, couldn't get it, goes into the paint, draws the foul. That'll be the 15th foul on the Birds. The hand check called against Darius Robinson. Get it in to Crosby for Glover. 3, no. Rebound, Kuan, yes. For Robinson. Darius has his pass intended for James. Batted loose, but James gathered it back. They go in the corner. James head fake, whirls into the lane, kicks outside. Revetez got the 3. He doesn't shoot a lot from there. That's Robinson and Bashir that do, but it's 91-74. Approaching 5 to go in the second half. Here's that set shot 3 from the left side that is almost automatic. A with 11 points. Leave him alone. It's like a free throw. Spinning. James for Kuan. He'll step up for a 3 that's no good. Running it ahead. They're going to cross court it in the corner, and Glover with the miss. Revetez with the rebound for Robinson. Darius spins into trouble, ducks out of trouble. Goes into the corner to Kuan, right back to Robinson, at the top to Revetez. Double team, Revetez spinning against trouble. Kuan driving the baseline, lays it off the glass for 2. Kuan with 10 now, 93-77. In deep. Throw up the little jump hook and miss it a little too hard. Rashid with the miss. Birds get it to James. Hop step in the lane, off the glass, and he'll draw the foul. Well, this will be number 2 on Rashid. 18 fouls for the Lancers, 5 for the Birds. So we're shooting 1-1 here. Now we are shooting 2. Jimma James with his 20th point of the ball game with that free throw. Had 17 at the halfway mark. All 3 of his points in the second half have been from the stripe. And that one's good. He has 21 to lead all scorers. Bird lead is 18. That's the biggest they've had this afternoon. Under 4 to play now. The trap at half court. Broken to Binford. Throws it up with the left hand. Scores with the left hand. He's got 19 now to lead the way for the Lancers. Birds on the run. James in the corner. Robinson 3. No. EJ tried to tap it up. Couldn't get it to go. Back the other way. 3.5 to play. Out of the corner. That set shot no good. The rebound, though, as he gets his own follow, Julius Crosby for his 9th point of the contest. Approaching 3 to play now. Revetez not in a hurry. For EJ, right back to Malik. Gets a pick from EJ. Rolls in the lane, throws it off the glass. No. Ball tapped, and this may be a foul on Josh EJ. Birds really don't need to foul here and need to take some time off the clock. It's their enemy with a 14-point lead. EJ's first 16 foul, so we're not shooting, but we will from here on. Ball will be cross-courted to Crosby. Finds Glover to Binford. He'll try the three. That's way long. It's an air ball kept in and thrown right to Bashir. Abdul. Oh, in deep for the slam. Nobody saw Josh EJ. It's hard to miss, you know. Back the other way. In the paint. They'll kick it in the corner for Binford and then bring it right back out to Crosby. For Binford, tried to soar. EJ knocked that away. Back the other way. Dishing for EJ, who finishes what he started, and the crowd roars its approval. 18-point lead. Back the other way, bouncing in deep. EJ, another block. They're going to say no. They're going to say he was on the body, I think. Looked pretty clean up top. Where's instant replay when we need it? 2:08 to play. This will send Kari Rashid to the free throw line, the freshman from Phoenix. And the first one bounds off the left side. Binford will leave. Tarver back in for Tom Anderson's squad. They will fall to 4-18 on the season and 1-5 now in the North sub-region. Next free throw is good. Tarver with 8 points, or I should say Rashid with 13. Robinson, under 2 minutes to go for Bashir, short. Ball volleyball to him, and he volleyballs it right back to Robinson. He will draw the foul. Darius on the season right at 90% from the stripe. And assuming he makes one of two here, the Birds will hit the century mark for the second time in a row. High-scoring outfit at 90 a game. And the first one rolls out, no good. Birds couldn't control the tap. It was 1-1. You don't see Robinson miss free throws. A rarity. So with 1:49 to go, Lancer basketball. Pressure by the Birds. They'll clear it across. Tarver with a three-pointer that's in and out, and then back down it goes. He's in double figures with 11, 99, 85. Revetez spinning out top. Robinson head fake, backs away at the top for Revetez, right back to Darius. For Bashir, he'll try the three, left it short. Robinson couldn't get the rebound. Back the other way we come. Crosby gets it to Glover for the three, that's no good. Bashir now as the clock will strike 1 minute. All the way down left side, hesitation, held on, dished it home with the left hand. He's got 21 and it's 101-85. Three ball, that's good from the left side. Crosby with 12 on the night. Birds can walk it ahead with 45 seconds left in the game. And a 13-point lead. It's been as much as 18 here in the second half. Robinson all the way to the top of the three-point circle. Bashir, his pass knocked loose, comes ahead. This will be Crosby for an easy layup. 14 for him now. Final 20 seconds of a 101-90 lead for the Birds. Robinson right at the scorer's table with 15 to shoot. and 13 on the shot clock. He'll just hold it here and give it to Bashir. And with 3 seconds to go, Bashir's going to wait till the clock runs out, won't shoot it, and that's your final. The T-Birds move their record on the season to 15-9, 101-90, your final here. We'll come back and try and give you some stats, look at the scoring. Casper moves to 15-9 on the season, 4-2 in the North sub-region. Jack Noakes, welcome back to Sweet Erickson Thunderbird Gym. The doubleheader sweep for the Casper College Thunderbirds. The ladies, 85-66 over Eastern Wyoming, and then the men with a ball game that featured a lot of high-flying scoring again and a lot of three-pointers. A 101-90 victory was the final for Casper College. T-Birds led it 49-36 at the halfway mark, and then they were outscored 54-52 in the final stanza, but really were never in trouble. I think at one time the Lancers got the lead down to 5. Here's the way things shake out for the Lancers. First of all, they got 19 points from Messiah M.J. Binford. They also, in double figures, had Julius Crosby with 14. Kiri Rashid had 13, 11 for Ryan A., and 10 for Micaiah Tarver, for their total of 90 on the night. They shoot 15 of 35. No, they shoot 36 of 84 for 43% from the field. They were 13 of 31. That's 41% from behind the arc. And then they went to the free throw line only 11 times, where they made 5 for 45%. Rebounds, they had 40 in the ball game. They had 10 assists dished out, and they had 6 steals. They turned the ball over, the Lancers did, 11 times. T-Birds got 21 points apiece from Jimma James and from Abdul Bashir, 14 from Darius Robinson, then 10 from Josh E.J., Kwan Kuhn, and also 10 from Jaden Peters. T-Birds were 38 of 78, 49% from the field. They finished 12 of 33, 36% behind the arc. And they were 8 of 15, 62% at the free throw line. They had 49 rebounds, dished out 12 assists, turned the ball over 7 times, had 4 blocks and 9 steals. The Birds' largest lead, 16 in the second half. The biggest lead for Eastern Wyoming came in the first half when they led by 4. Score was tied 5 times, lead changed 5 times, and the Birds have moved on the season now to a mark of 15-9 and 4-2 in the North Sub-region, with a trip to Rock Springs awaiting them next Saturday, and a key game for the women and really also a key game for the men against Western Wyoming. That's going to do it for us tonight. Your final score again, Casper College winning this one by a final of 101-90. The T-Birds will be back in action here at home. Final home game scheduled for the 15th, when Gillette will come here for a doubleheader, and we'll see you then. Jack Noakes, thanks to our crew. We'll see you in a couple weeks for more T-Bird basketball.
So one of the main reasons I chose Casper College is I'm from Casper, born and raised, and it's great that we have this community college here that it's